Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Chapel Chat, where we talk about, chapel-related business and world issues. So today we actually have a school assignment to do a podcast, so that's kind of what we're just doing today. I know it's boring, well, whatever. So our main topic for this podcast today is, here's what adults don't get. It's kind of cheesy, but you know what? It's fine. There's a lot of topics that adults just wouldn't understand. Don't you agree, James?
I do agree.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, you forget things as you get older. Like, do you really remember what it was like to be 9 years old? Because I don't. Yeah. I don't at all. I mean, think about it. It's kind of weird. Just 6 years ago, which is, in the long run, is not that long ago. Like, we were kids. That's weird.
That was weird. I was like in,
fourth grade.
Yeah.
That's weird. Anyways, so why don't we just dive into this? So our first topic today is about the school environment. I mean, when you think about our parents were really, in high school in the 90s and 80s, really, maybe early 2000s. A lot has changed. I mean, a lot of dramatic things have happened, school shootings, everything like that. They didn't have to deal with that stuff. I mean, school security, now there's cameras everywhere.
And security guards.
And security guards. That's weird. I just don't think it was like that before. I mean, James...
Definitely more chill.
Yeah, definitely more chill. I mean, there were smoking lounges.
Yeah, in schools.
In schools.
And, even before that, kids, they go hunting after school. They bring their guns to school and just put them in their locker.
That's...
they bring their 12-gauge to school because they're going hunting after.
Yeah. Some schools actually had shooting clubs.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That's whack.
It's whack, but that would be awesome. Nobody shot up the school.
Yeah.
That was going on. What happened in society to just, you know what? I'm gonna go and kill a bunch of people. That's
mental
whack.
health.
Definitely mental health, and I think society, social media, everything like that has to play a
I think
huge
it's just
role.
attention, honestly. I think that's the biggest thing.
Maybe. I mean, when you're going to kill yourself anyways, do you want to go out with a bang where people know your name and everything like that?
Of course.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, when you're
No.
that far gone. Trent, don't think of
Yeah,
yourself,
I mean,
okay? When you're that far
just
gone.
generally, as
Sure,
someone,
you wouldn't.
From the perspective of, oh, hey, I'm going to shoot up the school. Obviously, you want some sort of,
Well, I mean,
credit.
but either way, you're gonna be known because it's gonna be a shooting.
I mean, you look at Columbine, those kids are kind of famous now.
Exactly, and
They
people
shouldn't
have
be.
made fan bases on them where they actually look up to them, and they're like, "Hey, I want to smash this guy because he's hella hot and he killed a bunch of people." It's disgusting to even think of looking up to somebody like that.
Yeah, I don't understand that. What is the mindset when it comes to that? And not drugs. Now, there were obviously weed and cigarettes and everything like that in schools before us, of course. Stuff was going on. Kids get into that. But now it's evolved a lot. I mean, you can discreetly get high.
Yeah, now there's so many different ways. I mean, you have dab pens, THC cartridges, you have Juul pods, THC Juul pods.
You can get high just in the middle of class.
Yeah.
But not only that, it's become more dangerous.
Yeah, because the chemicals in there, weed, yeah, you can get chemicals, but it's not as prevalent. You can't, in weed, maybe you could smell out the chemicals. You can't smell out a chemical in a
I think
thing
the
of
goal
oil.
is just
I
know what
honestly
you're
feel like
smoking.
music has also changed our look, and especially children's
100%.
look on drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Because
It's
all of
definitely
the
glorified.
all of the rappers are all doing drugs, codeine, meth, cocaine. I mean,
Various pills.
everything.
Mm.
Yeah, I think Xanax is
And
actually a
for
super big
kids who
problem.
look up to that kind of stuff and are like, I want to become that when I get older. I want to be a famous rapper. They're gonna think and just do that kind of shit. And I mean, they don't see anything wrong with it.
And then all their friends are like, oh, that's cool because that one guy does it. And they don't realize that, no, you're probably just killing yourself.
Yeah. I mean, when you think about it, Juuls are so bad for you, bro.
I mean, I think that's the case with a lot of stuff. I think the golden rule is just know what you're doing. Know the benefits, know the downsides, know the pros and the cons, stuff like that. I think it's really important just to be aware of what you're doing.
Honestly,
and sometimes why you're doing it, why are you doing something?
I 100%
But also,
agree.
along with adults being around that kind of stuff when they were younger, I feel like them just becoming parents and having their children around that kind of stuff has also put that pretty much into their children's minds. Like, they see that from their parents.
Or,
And
and like, also along with that, maybe your parents did that and they have such a negative view because of what they did. It's like, oh no, that's all bad. Like medicinal marijuana. Like, some parents might be like, no, weed will kill you, but, actually it will help you. Like, even with, like, edibles and stuff, like, no, weed's bad, it'll do all these bad things, except it could help a lot of kids,
I feel like
teenagers.
A lot of parents are just painfully closed-minded. Like,
Yeah.
there are an insane amount of parents who are just not open to anything.
I think that just comes with age. I
Yeah,
think
it
when
does,
you're
it does.
used to something, when you're doing something your own
You
way.
just have that mindset your whole
Of
life.
course, it's like
Yeah.
music, right? Like
Yeah.
old people aren't going to be like, yo, this rap, he slapped.
Well, most.
Most, yeah,
most like old
maybe
people,
some,
yeah.
right? But like the majority, what's going on? They're like, yo, this is shit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want? I hope Buckley doesn't get mad at us.
We love you, Buckley.
Yeah, Buckley, we love you. We created this place because of you. Hail Buckley.
Hell, Bucky.
It was
took a shot.
yeah, that was amazing. We initiated Connor. Very
Well, yeah,
good.
no,
I kind of feel bad for the whole peer pressure thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I think as far as drugs go, I didn't really, smoke weed or anything.
Why are you
just because
talking?
Yeah, you're not in this.
You're
Get
not
out
in
of
this.
You're not in
here.
the podcast,
You're
man.
not in
God,
You're the
dude.
cameraman.
Cameraman.
You're like Freddy.
God.
You know what? Don't come to school, Mom.
Freddie Mercury. You should not make that joke right now.
Cut this out.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. But
You just swore like 15 times.
So,
so I didn't joke about
we were
shooting
given
up the
permission.
school.
We were like, yeah, if
I
it's
said, no, I said don't come to school.
Oh, you're gonna beat me up? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, sure.
Is that a threat, Trent?
Is that a threat?
Dude, you literally have a.
I am
boxing
calling
ring,
the society
like 40
police.
feet away.
Is that a threat? Trent Brown?
Stupid.
Trentius.
Better not take off your pants.
Trent Brown?
All right, wait, we're getting off topic
Anyway,
here.
yeah,
We're getting off topic. Let's get back on topic.
All right, so our next point is
Hot
society,
topic.
and what's going on in society. We already kind of referenced that with the school shootings and everything going around the world. Now, why don't we talk about social media? I mean, social
Yeah.
media is a major thing that definitely adults that were at our age did not have.
Yeah,
Mass communication. This has ruined and made so many people.
for real.
I mean, sure, it's made careers, everything
Yeah.
like that. Great. It's ruined a lot of lives. Now, I wouldn't say that the bad parts of it really kind of outweigh
Justify
the benefits, but it's a really big trade-off, much with anything. I don't think it would be good to get rid of it. I don't think it's good for people, but we're so driven, into our society. There's nothing else we can really do.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, you can stay away from it, but it's kind of like,
You're
I
not
want
gonna
to
be
talk with
without
the
running.
boys, right?
Like, if you just, you're a normal person and you're just hanging out with people, you can't just not be completely ignore social media. It's gonna show up one way or another.
Yeah, I mean, social media is pretty much. I mean, our school has a social media account.
Yeah.
Unless you're a cousin.
I mean,
Auburn?
no,
Not Auburn.
that's
Not Auburn.
Portland.
Cortland. That's what I meant.
Yeah, Portland.
Not Auburn.
I don't know, man. There's those people in Auburn.
I don't know. So yeah, society definitely plays a huge role, and definitely the mindsets of people. I mean, our whole culture is changing.
Point.
So why don't we go on to our next topic? No, Trent. No.
Well, I mean,
No,
along
Trent,
with
shut up.
social media, I feel like we should talk about fake people.
Fake people. Oh my God, so many fake people out there.
Does that include catfishing?
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But I feel
Definition.
like social media has definitely opened up a lot of shit or a lot of stuff for multiple people, and along with that comes mental illnesses that can be faked and put online to where they can get the attention that they want. And I feel like for their mental health, that is not a good thing because they need to realize that stuff like that is not a joke and it shouldn't be played around with. Especially for people who are actually suffering from those mental illnesses and who have to deal with multiple things in their life, both at home and at school and pretty much anywhere.
I agree. Very, very into hit home. You know what I'm saying? So can I just point out nudes? That's a thing. That was never a thing.
Well, I mean, it was a thing, but it's more like
Fax machine.
Polaroids.
Yeah, Polaroids. Be like, hey, bro, I'm gonna send you a picture of me naked, bro.
You
Bro.
wanted to talk about nudes?
Yeah, but it's like they handed it off in an envelope or something. I don't know.
Like, hey.
I've never partaken in Polaroid nudes.
a particular board.
Hey, bud, here.
In
No,
Slipping
they just
ropes.
carve it in trees.
Yeah.
Yo, you want some
They did hand
drywall
paintings.
pictures there, bud? I got some good pipes, you know what I'm saying? anyways, so let's talk about classes. Classes, alright? Do you think sociology was really like a class for any of our parents? Trent, you're not in this for the last time. You're not even supposed to be here.
Put your ankles away.
Sorry, I'm just trying to turn you on.
Anyways, yeah, I mean, definitely the way we're taught is different than, you know, regular
Yeah.
stuff. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I only learned stuff from like geometry. I don't
Geometry
think
and EarthCom I probably learned.
I mean, I don't even have EarthCom, so it's kinda,
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, no, I'm getting nothing out of school right now. Kind of learning everything on my own.
Last
Stop
year-
trying to grab the smoke.
Last year was pretty solid.
Last year was solid. Let's talk about last year. I mean,
But I mean, just changing the buildings and adding so many more kids just kind of messed up the flow.
yeah,
Yeah.
we had a good flow going, you know.
And along with people ruining the bathrooms, that's kind
That
of
was
whack.
mess.
Kids sitting in the bathrooms waiting for people to come in, and
No, that kid Noland, he just sits in the bathroom for
he
like
does
half
sit
an
in the
hour.
bathroom.
It's a mess. All right, so why don't we talk about rules? I mean,
Definitely more strict,
definitely more strict.
especially with dress codes. I feel like along with the style that has come with the new age of just everything, clothing can be revealing, but I feel like shoulders shouldn't matter. I feel like if you have a crop top that's just showing your whole stomach, I feel like that would definitely maybe be unacceptable, but I mean,
It's kind of like showing your body, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Which is kind of like stupid.
you're pretty stupid.
Yeah, I concur.
Mostly Trent, but
Trent's the stupidest, but yeah.
No, Trent's just bad, bro.
Trent is just kind of bad. Granted, I think I might, ranking, I might have been the bad today. Busting ass.
Stops
times,
right
like-
there. Busting ass.
I think 5 times. So
the board.
Here-
broke like 4 things.
I broke the ladder. I fell out here. I fell out here again.
James fell over.
Fell on stairs. I don't know if
In
the
the
dog
board.
tearing my pants counts
In
as
the
busting
board.
ass.
yeah, my
Yeah, I
God.
broke the board and fell.
Just
Yeah.
slid out.
You know what? I think this is a good place to stop. It's supposed to be about 10 minutes, so I just want to thank everyone for tuning into
I
Chapel
mean, we
Chat.
can still edit.
Yo, I'm going to kill you. It's Chapel Chat.
We're at 14 minutes.
Yeah, see, let's cut it. All right. So I just want to thank everyone for tuning in to Chapel Chat. I think this was a very productive.
This was an enjoyable session with Chapel Chat.
Yeah. We might not use it because we're kind of doing bad stuff.
Yeah, we're kind of doing that
wait.
shit.
Hail Buckley.
I will.
All right, boys, let's cut it.